Have you ever experienced days without internet? One day, a cruise ship suddenly burst onto the beach, frightening us into retreating to our villa. When I tried to go online to look up information about this accident, I found I couldn't connect to the internet at all. That night, the landlord knocked on our door with his daughter, claiming that the city's network had collapsed and they wanted to stay in this house temporarily for safety. Just then, the television behind us sounded an alarm. The next morning, my daughter kept asking to watch television, but the television couldn't pick up any signal. With no other choice, she went to play by the pool. Then, something eerie happened. Deer had gathered all around us. To investigate this phenomenon, my daughter took her brother into the forest. Suddenly, an insect bit my son's leg. Meanwhile, the landlord told me he was going to visit a friend, but unexpectedly found no one home and the windows shattered. Fortunately, he found a satellite phone, but unfortunately, there was still no signal. Suddenly, an airplane came flying through the sky, heading straight toward him. He ran home with all his might and told me everything. Just then, a strange sound reached me, and the windows shattered along with it. Before long, the sound stopped, and my husband brought back a strange piece of paper. My son told us it meant the apocalypse was coming. I immediately prepared to end our vacation early with my family, but halfway there we encountered a traffic jam. I got out immediately to check and discovered all the vehicles ahead were driverless. Suddenly, a car came speeding toward us. I rushed back to our car and avoided the collision. Like this, car after car came rushing at us. With no other option, we had to return to the landlord's villa, hoping for the network to be restored. The next day, another strange thing happened. My son discovered his teeth were falling out one by one. This phenomenon worried me greatly, but my son said it was because of yesterday's insect bite. At that moment, I suddenly realized my daughter was missing. As I searched frantically, my son's condition worsened. With no choice, my husband had to go out with the landlord to find help. They arrived at a doctor's house, and the doctor immediately stated that the tooth loss was related to the previous noise. It turned out the noise was a type of radiation. The two then bought medicine at a high price. On the other side, the landlord's daughter was being surrounded by a group of deer. Fortunately, I rushed out immediately and scared off the deer herd with my shouting. Suddenly, we discovered the city across the water was beginning to collapse, and my daughter seemed to have entered some kind of terrifying dimension.